QuizBowl LiteShow is an easy-to-use computer-based lockout system for academic competition, and it uses our wireless slammers or semi-wireless buzzers. It accommodates up to 10 players, and it identifies the ring-in winner in two ways, by highlighting their name on screen and by playing a sound. Typically, this screen is projected for everyone to see, which is a benefit. But the benefit to you is that you don't have to look for the light that's on, visually locate that player's name tag, and read their name every time they ring in. The ring-in winner's name is shown right in front of you. Now, all you need to do after launching the software for the first time is select your options, enter team and player names, optionally select a PDF file containing your questions, and then click play. Among the program's options is the ability to play with 1 to 5 players per side, which you choose from a drop-down box. Now, 4 is the default setting, but you would choose 1 if you were playing Math Counts countdown round, because that's head-to-head, and on the other extreme, you might choose 5 if you're playing Illinois Scholastic Bowl. The next option you choose is what type of slammer or buzzer you're using. In this demonstration, I'm using semi-wireless handheld buzzers. And then the next choice you have for options is whether or not you're going to display team and player names or just the players' names. By the way, displaying just players' names would be appropriate if you were conducting a head-to-head practice session, for example. But in this demonstration, I'll display team and player names. Entering team and player names is easy. You just tab between the fields like this to enter different players' names and different team names. Now, at the bottom of the screen, you can load a PDF that contains your question set. If we have both toss-ups and bonus questions in that question set, we can choose to have those display in separately scrollable windows to make tabbing between them easier. If you only had toss-ups, for example, or simply only wanted to have the questions in one window, you could click one window here. And once we set our options, we simply click play. Now, when you're reading from an electronic question set, QuizBowl LiteShow requires that you extend your desktop so that the players don't see the questions that are displaying on your control screen. In this case, we don't have a PDF question set loaded, so I'll simply confirm that I see the logo on the public screen or the interactive whiteboard. And if the teams are facing you but the public display is being shown on a screen behind you, this dialog gives you the opportunity to flip the teams on the public display screen. In our case, though, let's assume we're all facing the same public display or projected screen. To begin, we need to reset or clear the system, and we can do that in 3 ways. We can use our mouse to click the big reset button. We can also press the space bar on our keyboard to reset, but we can also use an optional wireless reset slammer. So I'll press the proceed key on the reset slammer. At this point, we can read a toss-up, and then when someone rings in, you see their name, and if you're displaying teams, you also see their team name light up on screen. If their answer is incorrect, we reset to allow another team to ring in. And if their answer is correct, it's a good idea to leave their name identified on the screen and not to reset, to remind you who has control of the bonus, or to help a paper scorekeeper identify the toss-up winner more easily. Now, regardless of whether you're using our wireless slammers or our semi-wireless handheld buzzers, there are never any wires on the floor to trip over. And here's a little tidbit for all our current slam-in users. QuizBowl LiteShow works with the slammers and buzzers you already own, so it can easily be added to your current system. You can order QuizBowl LiteShow online at www.quizbowlsystems.com. And if you have questions, you can contact us at info@quizbowlsystems.com or call 815-261-4586.